Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They start the drive with Lynch. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. Touchdown, Falcons. CeeDee Lamb, 30 yards. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all.
Me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Burrow.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for Kelce on the deep ball.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On 2nd down, Lynch. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Powering his way forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They'll throw on 1st down with Graham. Travis Kelce, 27 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now this thrown to 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to the ground, Lynch. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That second down play.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
With a pair of motivated groups, remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Graham here from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Graham on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 20.
They've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30. Here it's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
11 empty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And Burrow going to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11.
Lynch up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
11, Thomas.
And they go play action now. Burrow being chased out left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, now Burrow.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
He's coming. We got double up. 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane.
And he will be brought down on what would be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Johnson jostles free, and he brings us. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd down, here's Graham. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Graham going to set up to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelce, 53 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking. Tucker now to kick. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head?
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because
all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ben Skoranek punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons just continue to roll. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
11.
They go up the middle with Lynch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Burrow looking to pass. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Forced out to his.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And the Falcons grab it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 12.
Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back in
a big way.